Since the dawn of time, mankind has looked up to the heavens and asked one eternal question: who would win in a fight, Superman or the Tasmanian Devil? Finally, we have a way of settling that debate by making them beat each other up in a haunted house. Here to talk Multiversus, please welcome executive producers of the game, Huynh and Sheloman Byrd. Let's get ready to rumble. Big day. Big day for you guys here at Comic-Con, announcing some new characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we start with LeBron?
Yeah, we can. LeBron.
Yeah.
We have LeBron in a fighting game.
Yeah.
Awesome. In a platform fighter.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, you check out the footage there. I mean, the thing with LeBron is that what we're able to realize in the game, and players are going to be able to check him out on Tuesday, is that he plays like you think LeBron should play. And the real life LeBron makes his teammates better. And in our game, our LeBron does the same thing. So you can pass the ball to your ally, and your ally will actually have the ball with them and can pass it back to him, pass it to others, and hit enemies with it. An alley-oop dunk with LeBron. So it's a lot of bread and butter co-op. The entire kit is based around this 2v2 mode that we have, and a lot of the mechanics are very cooperative. And yeah, you can play kind of like a basketball fighting mini game in a platform fighter in Multiversus.
It's a very cool surprise. You know, you have such a large, pool of characters you can pull from for this game. How did LeBron James? How did that even come to pass?
So funny enough, I remember doing the very first roster meeting we were talking about. All right, there's gigantic listening.
What do you want? What do you think?
And we were like, what if we could put LeBron in? And that was a thought that kind of stuck in our heads in terms of what would that actually mean? That's the ultimate teammate. All right, our game is based around co-op. That already is a very sort of powerful message that we actually wanted to be able to send. And really with his gameplay and being able to ricochet the ball, pass the ball, and of course dunk on everybody is one of the things we can't wait for players to experience on Tuesday.
It's very cool. LeBron's not the only character you revealed today. Also, Rick and Morty.
That's right.
Coming to the game. How do these two characters play?
So Morty is coming out August 9th, and then Rick will be in season 1, sometime during season 1. So I don't think I think we should focus on LeBron, but I think that what do you think about when you think about Rick and Morty, right? What are the top elements? Do you think about portals, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Well, just that does open up some interesting gameplay possibilities, right? It's fun to think about. Let's talk about Ultra Instinct Shaggy. You basically got a popular internet meme in your game.
Right. But I think so we are a service game, right?
Sure.
And at the end of the day, we're trying to make the best service game possible, and we're trying to serve players, and players have expressed that they really like this. And the other thing is, what people don't understand is that version of Shaggy is canon. It was in a movie in the biker gang fight, if you want to look it up. And Shaggy is a badass. That's actually canon. And then the MK animated movie that came out last year really solidified that, right? With the intro with Shaggy in it. So I think that we wanted to deliver that to players because there's been a lot of expression about wanting that character in. And so I think we're actually a combination of the two things. If you actually look at the character itself, he has both moments of scaredness and then also this superpowered version of himself as well. So
What happens when you eat rock candy? So
that's the lore. He ate some rock candy. It's very Shaggy. Yeah, if you ever watch any of the Shaggy shows and cartoons, he likes to eat random things, old random things.
One of the fun bits about Multiversus is there's unique lines of dialogue because these characters, that would normally never meet each other are actually meeting each other right now. Are there any favorite lines in the game that come to mind?
One that comes, I think, when Batman throws his batarang at Shaggy, he says, "Eat this hippie." And and
that's so good.
Just hearing Kevin Conroy as Batman say that
Eat this hippie.
to Matthew Lillard, it was incredible.
That's pretty good,
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah.
Any other lines you want to call out?
I would definitely say there's a line that actually Bug says to Arya, which is, "Will the North remember that?" And that's just like that is savagely Bug's Bunny.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good. Let's talk about Iron Giant. I think he was recently added to the
That's right.
early access beta roster. What can you tell us about Iron Giant in the game?
Yeah, so Iron Giant is our first colossal-sized character. He's basically 2.5 times taller than our last tallest character, which was Superman. So he is absolutely massive. And as far as I know, probably the biggest character in any sort of platform fighter
He is.
ever that's playable. And he's huge. So we took a lot of risk in making that character. It was probably 3 times the resources of any other character that we've ever used to build that character. And it was tremendously difficult. But I think that if you look at the moveset that he has, it's very reminiscent of the movie. He grabs a car where Hogarth's riding and just uses that as well. So like all the actual attacks are very reminiscent of the source material. And he's really fun to play. There are some problems with him because he just came out on Tuesday, we know about, but they're going to get fixed shortly in terms of bugs and like his power level. It's probably a little too high, but he's really, really fun to play, and I'm really proud of the team that put that together and was able to pull that off because it was a tremendously difficult character to bring to life.
I mean, I imagine the size must have created some balancing issues.
Lots.
Yeah, I mean, like your combo food, or you have to like give them something, right, to like defend against, because of the size, the hurt boxes are much larger. But in return, he's much heavier. He has much larger hit boxes to hit enemies with, and defensive tools that allow him to survive against an onslaught.
Well, Multiversus is just about to go into early access, right?
Open beta starts next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Early access is going on right now.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Open beta
Yeah.
next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Very cool. It's a very, very fun project. Can't wait to jump in. Multiversus is free to play. It's going to be on open beta on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X and X, and PC. And if you keep getting your ass kicked by Steven Universe, well, that's embarrassing for you. But also, check out IGN Guides for some tips and tricks. There's more IGN Live at San Diego Comic-Con still to come. Stay put. We'll be right back.